apparently there's a fashionista following this show.
Because someone's gonna ask, LOL, the sweater is from Beyond Style All States men's sweater that had 3 looms, cotton twill, camel, retro, dog ear, 5950. What the fuck is Goddamn, nigga tagged all my shit.
Is this right?
This is correct, but I didn't know these things had names. I was like, cool hat and stuff like that, but okay. That's right, we're bringing the heat. We want to look good while we present something like the news to you, you know?
I like that you're saying we.
We're all wearing it. We actually take turns wearing the sweater. So if you see Julia in this sweater, we get mind your business. Also, we don't wash it. It's like the traveling pants sisterhood, you know?
We are going to watch a reality show.
Let's go.
It's called Age of Attraction. The premise is you don't know how old the person is that you're dating until the reveal.
You know a minimum age.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Right? This sounds like someone just on a court stand, just like, yeah, you never know. You never know.
All right, so here's some...
48.
Oh.
Nope.
All right.
Okay, we'll see.
All right.
Do you know how old I am? Oh my God. Okay. I'm 54.
Ooh, close. He's like, God damn. He looks like she just ate a baby in front of him. He's like 54. He was like, yo, you're elderly. God damn. Yeah, if you tell someone their age and they don't say anything afterwards, it's very, very awkward. He's like 54. He's like, human years, right? It's like, wow.
Oh shit.
He's about to ask us a fucked up question like, you were on the Titanic? Like,
All right, how old do you think he is?
it's hard to tell with white guys. He's either like in his early 30s or maybe his late 40s. I don't know, because those are his real teeth, right? No?
Those teeth are 1 year old.
Those are veneers. See, that's to throw me off, the veneers.
27.
God damn. All right, somebody needs sunscreen. Jeez. He's 27?
Yeah.
Is he from like somewhere close to the sun?
The equator?
He's Ecuadorian?
Yeah, he's Ecuadorian. Yeah.
He's 27? Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like, and she's like, damn, like I took a pill to get rid of you at one point.
I am 38 years young.
It's the same guy.
It does look the same. It's like when you make people in the Nintendo Wii and they just change where the facial hair was at.
All right, how old do you think she is?
She looks old and young at the same time. Late 20s, early 30s.
It's gonna be okay. Are you scared?
All of these are like a doctor told him like got 6 months to live. Like,
22.
wow. If I saw the full outfit, I would have went with a younger. That's a 22-year-old outfit, but he's thinking about his life choices right now. He's like, damn, this little girl cooked me.
I'm 27.
He's 27.
Oh, I know this motherfucker.
There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here.
My father.
He's in his 40s. He's not?
No, he's up.
Up more?
I think so.
All right, let's
we
go.
don't know. We don't know either.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
I'm giving
What do you think?
58.
I'm giving it 50,
64,
52.
58, 52. You think he's 40s?
In his 40s, late 40s.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
what I was saying.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see the shoes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, up in the 50s, brother. Up in the 50s. You can see his fashion inspiration is genuine. So,
So you ready for mine? Because I don't know if you're ready for this.
oh,
Young blood.
watch out now. All right, I'm about to tell you my age, Job Turkey.
I'm 60.
She took her hand back. Like, don't, she was like, don't touch me, old nigga. She was like, you knew Malcolm and Martin?
Yeah, they're heaven sent.
Like, oh my. Ah, call back, yes.
And I'm 43.
The suspenders are a lot. No matter how old you are, if you have suspenders, you have to add 5 years to your age.
Yeah.
It's not the depression, sir.
Exactly, it's 2011 Williamsburg.
There you go. Can I get you an IPA, my good man? Over here we have bites, we have vittles. What do you want, bro?
Okay.
Not 20s. We're in the 30s. Okay. You said what?
26?
You saying 26?
You think older?
Higher, lower, higher? How we going?
Lower
than
Lower.
Okay, I'm 23.
Wow, 23.
23. Okay. All right. I have no problem with it.
You know, it's not your problem to have. It's not your problem to have.
You could even be a little younger.
He's like, you know, 23 is fine with me.
All right, how old do we think Antonio Banderas is?
Like in the 46?
46? Okay.
I'm 29 years old.
She looks like she's in her 40s, so I want to say 26.
What a mouth.
Listen, I know she can eat a personal pan pizza in one bite. Like, ah.
49.
Oh, wow. All right. You know what? That's age appropriate. Not mad at that.
29, 49, you think is appropriate?
I mean, wasn't it Carmela and Furio? They were gonna do it on The Sopranos. Remember?
Yeah.
Was he younger or older? I don't remember anything from that.
What a reference.
You know what? Because on New York One this morning, it was Steve Sharippa, and he was talking about the MSG concert for the cops. And out of nowhere, he goes, "Yeah, because no one respects the cops anymore because it's De Blasio. I don't want to get into that though." And they were like, "You just did." So.
So yeah, do you think you'll be watching?
Oh, there's more episodes of this?
Yeah, it's a show.
It's a show? Okay, I might check it out.
They're making live action version of Moana.
I know a girl.
Is that Moana? Okay.
Really start from scratch.
So I'll get on the good foot here, okay?
So it goes like this. Maui, shapeshifter, demigod of the wind and sea,
Isn't this just his character from Fast and Furious?
hero of men. Women. Women too, men and women.
All right. He's stealing our shtick that we got here. All right, we get it. Now everyone appreciates women, as they should. Is this AI?
No, this is real.
The ink makes his titty meat look generous. It looks like, what do you call those, the ham, Jersey ham? Taylor ham. That's what it looks like. Eat that with some eggs for an Eagles game? Okay.
I need your help.
I'm not going on a mission with some mortal.
What's the premise of this movie? What are they doing? They're trying to save pineapples, save Hawaii, what is it?
She's trying to save her island
From
the evil forces.
There you go. I thought it was gonna be like Battle Rock, it's like some specific thing. They're like, no, just general. Is it a musical?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, you gotta tell people ahead of time. You can't just be in a theater just mind your business. You're like, what? They're singing again? The fuck?
Is there any musical that you do?
Cats. Cats, all right? Andrew Lloyd Webber from the Wintergarden Theatre, because my parents took me to see it when I was a wee little child, back when New York was terrible, and I remember my aunt was like, don't take the subway because you're gonna get stabbed. And my mother was like, whatever, we're gonna go see Cats. We're gonna go see Cats. There's like this main cat, he's the oldest cat on it. And at, I was gonna say halftime, it's not called halftime, it's called intermission. You go on stage, you get to talk to the cats, and he signed my playbill. He signs the playbill, boom, boom, boom. A couple weeks later, we're watching the news, and it was like, yo, this actor died, he died of a cocaine overdose. And it was the cat from the Wintergarden Theatre. And I was like, to my parents, I was like, what happened to my friend? And my mother was like, don't worry. It's not that hard to look up. It's
1987.
like, cat guy overdose.
What was his name?
Kevin Markham.
Kevin Markham, rest in peace, brother. And there's like one picture of him as the cat on the Google images.
Old Deuteronomy.
Old Deuteronomy died from cocaine?
We didn't have fentanyl strips back then.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you still have the playbill?
No. That would mean I'm a hoarder. Why would I still have a playbill from like childhood? I mean, it's not also not worth any money. I looked on eBay. So, but shout out to Kevin.
So will you explain what's been going on?
From what I've gotten, which is not a lot of it, she was sitting at a hotel. This little girl came up, and they said that Chappell Roan sicked her guards on this little girl. They choked this little girl out, beat her. No, like, I guess Chappell Roan was like, get out here, and the guard was like, you can't be over here. And the father was like some football player, and then Chappell Roan got and was like, I didn't know this little kid, it wasn't my guard. And then the mother was like, no, it was you, blah, blah. But then we found out the little girl, she's like this little rich little Nepo kid. So there's just like, it's all bad here. Mm-hmm. So
Jude Law's daughter.
Jude Law. I saw that, I was like, that can't possibly be correct, but yes. Yeah. And this is the little girl. And here's a hot take. Once you have a Chanel purse, you are no longer a little girl. You are a grown-ass woman. You get treated as such. Wow. He doesn't look happy in that photo. He looks like he's under duress.
Yeah.
He's like, please can I have my family back after this? Louis Capridali, the singer.
Capaldi.
Mm-hmm.
Whose side are you on here?
You know, I was thinking about this, and like, I really don't care that much.
That's the correct side.
It's just like, because people's like, oh, Chappell Roan, we've been waiting for her. She has a bad spirit. I was like, really? Well, that? Like, and then like this little girl, kids nowadays, we're running out of clean water and stuff.
If an 11-year-old girl with a Chanel purse came up to you and wanted a photo, how would you pose?
It'd probably be BX all day, and then sometimes you gotta get down because the kids are shorter, so it doesn't seem weird. But once you get the Chanel purse, you gotta look around and be like, who's your father? What network? Can I pitch some shows for you? That kind of thing. Like that. Does this little girl have like Botox in her face already?
What do you think her age is?
You look like a strong 7.
Jesus, did you see Weapons?
I did see Weapons. I didn't realize it was supposed to be a horror movie. I was talking to someone the other day and they were terrified of it. And I was like, that was like the most I laughed in a movie in quite some time. And then it turns out the parts I laughed at are really dark. Because like I found it hilarious when the aunt made the parents stab each other in the face with the forks. And apparently that's not cool. And the biggest plot hole in the story is, if you haven't seen Weapons yet, I'm gonna ruin it for you. The little boy has to feed everybody, right? He has to feed everyone in the basement. So he has to feed them cans, and it's heartbreaking because the first time he doesn't know how to open the cans, They show him walking from the store with the cans. No one in this little ass town gonna realize this boy's buying cans of soup every fucking night to feed half the town. Like, how much minestrone the little boy carrying? Like, it was that, and that ending, that ending, just little kids beating the shit out of people and tearing them apart. Because that's what little kids do. That's why you have to get in front of them, like Chappell Roan did.
The Ant Witch should not have won an Oscar for that.
That's your take?
You don't think Amy Madigan deserved it?
For that?
What? Wow. I didn't know we were having a little misogyny for lunch. Wow.
So no one should have won Best Supporting Actress?
Wow. And now he put me in a bad place because now I gotta like defend this, but then it was like, what about Sinners? I'm like, oh yeah, the black. Oh man. Wow, I thought she was really good in it because like.
Really?
Yes. Every time she was on the screen, he was like, yo. He was like, is she bad? Is she good?
Right, then my bad.
Go back to watching Moana.
There you go.
Were dueling piano bars ever a thing for a minute in any of your towns?
What is this, Footloose? There used to be a bar way back in the days in New York. It was across the street from what SOB's been there forever. And every night it was New Year's Eve. So every hour they'd fake a ball drop. And it would be full of like bridal parties and people from Jersey and all this stuff. And people was like, it's the corniest shit ever, but people loved it. So we might need to bring that back. No, we're gonna bring back a new bar. And every hour we're gonna announce, we killed Osama bin Laden. And everyone's gonna clap. You have the firefighters chilling on the fire truck. Get that patriotism going.